Hey everybody, Chris here. So, little pullback in the markets today. That's even the stock market plus crypto. And so, are you feeling bearish? Are you still bullish? We're going to explore that in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell. You can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when new live streams. I will be live Friday, 5 o'clock p.m. East Coast time. So join in. We're going to be expanding the conversation this afternoon more about overall crypto markets. We'll be diving into a few other cryptos as well, but always talking about Dogecoin as well. But as for now, with where Dogecoin sits, it's holding up very well. Every time we see a dip in Bitcoin, sometimes Dogecoin goes a little deeper, but not so much today. That doesn't seem to be happening. Doge is holding up well, but there still is some news that we're not so sure about, and you may be wondering as well. So let's get into it. Let's take a look at the charts and the news, and I'll show you what I'm looking at. So we'll start here by looking at the Dogecoin chart and dipped down to 19 cents. So Dogecoin has been trading between 19 and 20 cents here for the past few days, and no difference here. So this pullback that we had this morning, Dogecoin came down to 19 cents and popped back up. Bitcoin was up here at 71,000, dropped all the way to 69.2. So, but Bitcoin's down almost 1%, Dogecoin only down 0.5%. So Dogecoin not falling as far as Bitcoin right now. So that looks good for Doge. What's overall the markets? U.S. consumer sentiment falls slightly as outlook for inflation worsens. Stocks fall as war jitters spur flight to safety. We see gold. Gold is doing well. And I think actually the Bitcoin price is going to recover and is probably going to do well, which will lift a lot of the cryptocurrency market as well. Overall, when we take a view out, we're like Bitcoin. Well, is the bull market over? Do we see, oh no, Bitcoin's going down. Is the bull market over? Some people think the Bitcoin bull run is over and altcoins are going to crash back to zero. But when you look at the charts, they tell a different story. Each time Bitcoin consolidates close to its previous all-time high, which it's doing right now, after forming a bear market bottom, it has always been the best time to buy Bitcoin and altcoins cheap. That's right. In 2017, Bitcoin went from 1,300 to 20,000. In 2021, Bitcoin went from 20,000 to 69,000. And here we are at right around the previous all-time high. So what does that mean? In 2024, Bitcoin has already printed a new all-time high over 73,000. If history repeats, both Bitcoin and altcoins are going much higher from these levels. But we have El Capo saying the market is looking weak. A 15% to 25% shakeout seems likely. And we do see these pullbacks, bigger pullbacks. This is only like a 1 to 2% pullback today. 15% to 25%. We've seen them in previous cycles. I've showed those charts before, and we'll be looking at them again in the future, because it's always good to remind ourselves that every once in a while you get to a point where there's a bigger pullback. And Gel says most people are not ready for this scenario. And so we just have to be aware that these things can happen. But Plan B says, in the last bull market in 2021, I only had the rough directional S2F model and missed the top. And it was tough back in 2021 because it was kind of a double top for Bitcoin, first hitting 64K and then having that rough summer. That's when Doge was shorted down, and Doge went all the way from 74 cents down to 16 cents. Bitcoin was dropping at that same time because of Tesla, stopping payment for cars using Bitcoin. We had the Chinese cracking down on the miners. A lot of that happened that summer. But Bitcoin recovered and came back up to 69K. And now, and that was that red, and then there was yellow again. And that yellow is the time when you might want to consider taking some profits. So here we are. We're only in the red. On Plan B's chart, there's more red to come, I think. Overall, look, I mean, right now, are you feeling bullish? Are you feeling bearish? In a Doge market, it's not a bull or a bear, it's a Doge market. Such wow, much success. That's what we say about Doge. But for Dogecoin, look, let's look at Bitcoin first. Just one other thing. We do have this Hong Kong Bitcoin ETFs. They could start on Monday. That could unlock like $25 billion in demand. A lot of the Asian market, they're not going to be putting their money in the United States with BlackRock and Fidelity. No, there's a lot of money, in the Asian countries sitting on the sidelines, waiting for something like this to happen. This could be larger than the spot ETFs that we just saw that began in January here in the United States. This could be much larger because there's no grayscale that's going to be selling a bunch too. There's not going to be these huge outflows. It could just be inflows. This could be the start of the next bull market. Remember, the other day I said each bull run, there's actually two. There's two bull runs in each bull market. And we could be just starting the second one. And that could be coming with this. Are you ready? Are you ready? But for Dogecoin, bull versus bear. Dogecoin could rally if there's a sustained recovery for the crypto market, or if Elon Musk provides greater support, right? But there are many who still believe Dogecoin isn't really suited for an actual currency. Doge looks very risky. Some say it has no utility at all. But some still buy it. They still buy it, and then they complain about it. It's like, what are you buying, right? What are you buying? So, I mean, here we are, right? It's like Elon Musk hints at Dogecoin payment options for Tesla. So, and that's what Elon said. You might be able to buy a Tesla with Dogecoin in the future. So, that's big. At some point, Elon said, I think we should enable that, purchasing Tesla vehicles with Dogecoin. And then as I showed the other day, we still have X payments, the X Twitter securing more licenses. That continues to happen, and we're tracking how many states. I think there's like 23, 24 states, so we're getting close to half. Like all of the US states having these transmitter licenses, which is when Elon will enable X payments to go live on X once he has all of those state transmitter licenses. And what will happen with Doge? The peer-to-peer system is expected to include Dogecoin payments. Maybe not on day one, but this is something that is huge that still could be coming. And then, of course, we're just a little over a week away from Doge Day. We talked about the bullish flag pattern the other day. It's all good. It's all good. Now, we know with Doge Day, it could get overhyped and we could see a pullback. But we got the Bitcoin halving happening at the same time. I mean, that coincidence there could lead to something great. We'll see. We'll see how that goes forward. But I will be live on Saturday, April 20th, when I get back from my Florida trip. And we'll be talking about Doge Day, Dogecoin, and the Bitcoin halving and everything else going on. So that'll be exciting. So look forward to that for the Chris Pax live stream on Doge Day. For now, Doge is doing very well despite bigger pullbacks across the crypto markets. Doge not doing, I mean, look at Cardano. Cardano's down to 56 cents. Look at this big sell-off on Cardano, down 4%. It's like Doge isn't doing that. Doge is only still down 0.5%, holding up very well. So that's good for Dogecoin. Let me know in the comments below. Are you feeling bearish? Are you bullish? Or are you Doge-ish? Give the video a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.